The downside is that he's going to give me that handoff right at that 1. And because I'm talking to him, I'm not really able to. Hey guys, Coach Ben here, bigbenchas.com. And today I'm going to talk about different ways that we could communicate the handoff. Why that's important is because most lifters, I find, rush their breathing process on the bench press. That's a critical process for being able to inflate that area that you're going to touch, create better bracing habits, okay? And we want that because, right, keeping us tight, but also you can use that air to inflate, like I said, that touch point. So you're going to cut a little bit of range of motion. And remember, benching, the arch, all that, the setup, the positioning, it's all about cutting down on those millimeters, right? If we can get a little bit better positioning with all these little detailed things that we're worried about in the setup, then that's to our benefit. You know, if we can create a half board or a 1 board in better positioning, let's try to do that. Less amount we have to press the bar, right? So this is one of the biggest faults I see with lifters. They really rush this breathing process, or they try to take their breath under the weight. Definitely don't want to try to breathe under the weight. At that point, you need to be locked in, you need to be stabilizing. Trying to breathe under the weight, never a great thing. You want to just have that in place as the weight comes out, and hold your breath in for the entirety of the set if you can. So I'm going to show you the way that it's traditionally done, and that's just a 3-2-1. And you can see how in this 3-2-1 process where I'm counting it out, right, the downside is that he's going to give me that handoff right at that 1. And because I'm talking to him, I'm not really able to fill and take that big breath. So it turns into 3-2-1, quick breath, whatever I can gather, and the weight comes out. So it's not really a big fill. I'm not really inflating the area I want to touch. So let me show you that fault. So this is me counting him out, 3-2-1. 3, 2, 1. Okay, you can see how because I'm talking to him, I didn't really have time to take a big, good inflated breath, right? It was kind of a quick thing and go. All right, the next thing that we can do, now is two strategies that I'm a big fan of, that I utilize myself. Previously, I would use this strategy a bit more. And this is a 3-2 silent count. So I would tell him, all right, I'm gonna do the 3-2. He knows I'm getting ready to go. I'm not gonna say 1. I'm gonna use that time to help inflate longer. So it's kind of a silent count, and I'm gonna tell him not to go off 1 or whatever. I'm gonna tell him, watch my mouth. All right, I'm gonna inflate big through my mouth, not trying to breathe through our nose. We wanna try to get a good inflation at touch point. So I'm gonna breathe through my mouth, and when he sees my mouth closed, he knows, okay, time to get him out. Okay, so it's a 3-2, and he gets me the bar. It allows me more inflation time. All right, so let's see what that looks like. All right, 3, 2. As you can see there, much more time to take my breath. I got a much bigger fill. I can brace better. I can actually inflate my belly or my chest a bit with my breath to cut that range of motion. Now here's another strategy, and this is what I've been using more with my shirted lifting, is I've been giving that control over to the handoff group. So they actually do the calls for me. So I'm gonna give them like some kind of signal that, hey, I'm good to go. All right, and then they're gonna start their own countdown. I'm good to go, I'm ready. I'm timing my breath to what their cadence is. So Elvis here will be 3, 2, 1, and I'm timing my breath based on his count, okay? So if you have a 3-man group, everyone knows to lift together. It's a lot easier than trying to cadence it yourself. Sometimes your side handoffs can't hear good. Then your main handoff, he's trying to time with your timing. It becomes a mess. So it's easier just to give control to your head handoff when you're doing a 3-man handoff, if you're a shirted bencher, right? And then he can time out everyone. You're timing off the head guy, the side handoff's timing off the head guy. You're able to fill properly, which is critical in a shirt. So this strategy works out really, really well, especially for equipped lifting. So I give Elvis the go. I'm set. I'm good to go.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
And you can see within that how I had all the time in the world. I started breathing when he said 3. I started filling with air. So you can see how that handoff works so great for everyone around. And I have so much more time to fill with air, get that good brace that I'm looking for, drive into that positioning. I'm just going off his cadence. So those are a couple ways that you're gonna have much more efficient breathing processes on these handoffs rather than doing your traditional 3, 2, 1 and then get the weight. Coach Ben here. Small arm, leg strong. You know where to find us. You can meet me on a bench. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel over here. Check out the links in the description box below. You can see a video related on this topic right here, and then our latest video right there. Thanks for watching.